Hello everybody and welcome back to Persona 5. In this episode, we get to see several different things. We get to see like the school party. We also get a sneak peek at the new palace. Now we don't really know too much about it yet, but it's kind of the first glimpse per se. And we learn that this is actually where the game starts, way back at the very, very, very beginning. Along with that, we also go back into mementos, and we are still trying to unravel and go deeper and figure out the mysteries there as well. So, sit back, relax. There's lots to enjoy in this episode, and I will catch y'all on the flip side once it's all over.
Good morning. Well...
Senpai, have you been sleeping well? You look kind of tired. It might not be my place to ask, but are you okay? I'm fine.
Yes.
Well, alright then. Well, that reminds me, the school festival is tomorrow, isn't it? I had no idea that the preparations would take so much work. I underestimated it. But working with everyone to put everything together feels great. I hope we will have fun tomorrow. Well, I'm going to do some more trying today, so please excuse me.
Hey.
You hear who we're getting for our guest this year? Oh, you mean Aketchi, right? I kind of saw that coming. Everyone I know voted for him. Didn't he say he wasn't going to make any more appearances, though? Why did he agree to come here? It probably has something to do with the Phantom Thieves. Wasn't Aketchi going around saying how evil they were before? Oh yeah, that proves they're connected to our school somehow, then. Hey, you're right. Ooh. Maybe he'll just tell us some more stuff about the case. No way I'm gonna miss the panel this year. They just say whatever they want with no thought. But for now, we'll just need to endure it, at least until I can get some more intel.
Oh, yes.
Apologies. I had something in my mouth. I met a friend from college the other day. We got caught up talking about old times. Some of those old stories sounded too crazy to be true now that we've gotten so many years behind us. Sometimes people have a hard time remembering what's real and what's exaggerated. This kind of stuff happens to you guys too, right? There's a reason for this. The phenomenon has a name too.
How about you?
Alright. From a psychological standpoint, what's a key reason our memories can differ from reality? It's memory bias, isn't it?
This is it. Right.
That's right, impressive. It's a type of cognitive bias that can impair or even alter your memories. Specifically, the name of the phenomenon in question is called false memory. Like the name implies, it's a case where our brain may generate memories that simply aren't true.
Nice going!
The difference between inaccurate memories and the facts can lead to a lot of confusion. Still, if your subconscious desire manifests as a memory, I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. False memories, huh? But it's totally real to the person, right? What a strange concept. Grades are out. How'd you do? Damn, I'm dead. Whew, I'm above average. That's the dividing line. My allowance is safe for now. I wonder what score I got. I finished a little higher than the average score.
Yeah.
Well, should set a good example for your friends. Any word from Aketchi? Nothing. Tomorrow's the start of the school festival. Will this be okay? If Aketchi-kun declines our offer, we won't have a guest. Huh? That's what you're worried about? I appreciate the concern, but it will be fine. I just need to get Aketchi-kun to agree to this somehow. Yup. What's that bastard up to anyways? He hasn't done anything since he said he was going into hiding. I'm not sure. I'll try explaining the circumstance surrounding the school festival to him again. Hopefully he can give me a response by the end of today. And I'll let you know if I made any progress on that front.
Welcome home.
Honey, I'm home.
You're back awfully late. How has business been for you lately?
Take a look around. Is the Nijima lady doing well?
Unfortunately, we haven't seen each other lately. We had a difference of opinion.
What are your thoughts, Representative Shido? It doesn't surprise me that people say our country is lethargic. We've let these phantom thieves run amok.
That man's voice.
And because they've targeted only prominent figures, our government leaders have been hesitant to act. I apologize for any concern they may have caused, and will henceforth search for an apt countermeasure.
That politician's really honorable. I like how quick he says he's gonna do everything.
This is an important undertaking, and one I intend to confront with every asset available to me. The selfish criminals enacting this social reform are in fact the ones most deserving of reformation. Answering to the interests of the people as hastily as possible is my natural duty as a politician.
Man, this guy is admirable.
Rampant political scandals, thieves on the loose. As sad as it is, this is the state of our nation. We must resolve this problem, and I assure the people of this noble country that I will do just that.
I feel I've met that man somewhere before.
What are you standing there staring off into space for? You're creeping me out.
It's nothing.
I'm not worried or anything. You're just blocking the store entrance.
That politician is honest and carries an overwhelming amount of charisma. It feels like a trustworthy leader for Japan has finally come forth. Don't you think, boss?
Sorry, wasn't listening.
Criminals, Well, that must be how he sees it. However, that is ignorant of their true nature.
You're on the thieves' side?
Maybe somewhat of a stretch to say I'm on their side. Having said that, I won't deny that I empathize with them on some level. If this Okumura incident was not the Phantom Thieves, if they only changed the hearts of criminals, then even though they can't be considered innocent, perhaps my goals are not so different from theirs.
But they are innocent.
I knew there was something special about you. Ever since the first time we met, I feel as though I could tell you anything during our conversations. Oh, that reminds me. I've been invited to a panel at Shujin Academy, and... wait. I'm sure you know that already. Considering it's such a good opportunity, I've decided to accept the offer. Thank you for the coffee. It was delicious.
Glad you liked it.
I'm happy I could see you. I'll be going now.
That kid was going on about some real complicated stuff. He's probably a fair bit smarter than you, huh? Oh, I didn't notice I had gotten a response from Aketchi-kun. He accepted the lecture invitation. I heard. Huh? Really? Either way, the real issue is what we do next. The lecture is on the afternoon of the second day, yes? Wait, you're coming to our school festival? It's during my exam week, so I won't be able to go in the afternoon. Can you forward the distraction? How's your studying going? Decently. Incidentally, will that counselor be at the festival as well? Oh, Dr. Maruki? Probably. I see. Finally, I shall witness his skills for myself. Perhaps I should prepare a gift. They say first impressions are everything. I don't know if you'll even be there. If anything gets confirmed, I'll drop you a line. Much obliged. I'm gonna come too, Futaba? Come on, it'll be fun. Seriously? I don't see why not. We should all walk around together tomorrow. That sounds good. At a time like this is a perfect chance for us to relax, though. Haru, you sure you're okay? This seems a little soon. I am, thank you. I just always dreamed of walking around the school festival with friends. So if you say it like that, I can resign myself to enjoying our times there too. Thanks, Haru. Haru. It's my pleasure. Okay, let's see. Let's see. What was... Ooh, that's a nice one to have, so we're gonna go to her.
Good evening.
The gold key to victory is retreating. That means at times retreating is an effective strategy in order to attack with your next move. Maybe good for you to remember that as well. I thought it said I was gonna check it, but... Or it was gonna go up, but whatever.
I look forward to it.
So we're going to Indian Cashier Park because she wants to go somewhere where it's not the church. Yes, I feel like I can play shogi at a different pace here. The scenery, the sounds, the smells. I'll be able to utilize all 5 of my senses. Perhaps I'll even come up with some new ideas. I'm glad to hear that.
Yes.
A change in sensibility changes one's choice of moves and may help you to improve as well. I've opened up a new opportunities through shogi. You are like a shogi piece filled with endless moves. Wonder what kind of person you will become. Just imagining all the possibilities is fun. I'm starting to get a feeling that the new move will come to me.
Well then.
Let's play fair and square.
Okay. Let's end here for
We should
today.
stop here for today.
The festival seems to be a success.
There's definitely a lot more people than last year.
Well, yeah. This place got famous and all. Phantom Thieves, Kamoshida, Principal Kobayakawa. On top of that, we got Aketchi as a guest.
There may be police officers in plainclothes, too. Actually, they probably are here. We better be careful about what we discuss.
Acting like normal students is going to be important. What do you normally do at a school festival?
Look around at the exhibits and eat stuff?
There's no set rules for this kind of thing. Walk around and hang out, like when we went to the beach.
Just enjoy yourself.
I think I can do it if I've got everyone with me.
You're so laid back. There's a possibility that your name and Ryuji's have come up.
A number of the teachers had been questioned before, and even we were interviewed the other day too.
Don't let your guard down too much.
It's true that the initial members have been at this for a long time, making it easier to get tracked.
All right.
Now, let's leave it at that. We just need to be mindful about what we're saying, correct?
Oh,
You seem to be having quite a lot of fun, Haru. You did mention that you were looking forward to this.
I want to go around with everyone and eat at the refreshment stands.
This'll be a great change of pace from all the nasty stuff lately.
Shall we head off to the stands then?
Let's do it.
Oh, right. This is your first time at our school festival.
They're pretty good, from what I've heard.
I know a great one. Follow me. This is the place.
Made takoyaki?
New customers! I'll show you all to your seats.
So, it's your class's stand.
It's still a refreshment stand, isn't it? It's like a deserted island here.
Well, I guess it's good for talking since there aren't any people here. We heard a lot of rumors even on our way here.
And it was all bullshit.
Here she comes. Act normal.
Who cares? There's nothing normal about this anymore.
Welcome home. May I take your order?
Take my order? What happened to the maid atmosphere?
There are a lot of odd flavors.
Stick to a normal one. I bet they...
I'm so sorry. We sold our last normal one to the previous customer.
The hell?
Well then, I'll have the mentai cheese takoyaki.
I'm sorry. We're out of cod roe.
Then how about the squid?
We're currently out catching squid. It'll probably take another 5 or 6 hours.
That doesn't even sound remotely possible! Ain't this whole menu just a sham?
Actually, we spent most of our budget on making the maid costumes look nice. We didn't put too much effort into the octopus.
Oh, I can see that!
Yuji, you're making a scene. Then, what would you recommend with what you have now?
That would be the Russian takoyaki.
We'll have that, please.
This will take a little time.
Let's forget about the octopus and get back on topic.
On that note, hearing Kamoshida being almost treated like a victim makes me want to eat my stress away.
I've even heard conjecture that the principal was targeted for reasons like he knew too much.
I kept hearing about Goro Aketchi's popularity.
All thanks to the Phantom Thieves.
You know, did that Aketchi guy agree to show up here because he believes we didn't kill anybody?
Or he may simply love large gatherings.
Oh, true. He didn't seem like he minded being pampered by the media at all.
We plan on stealing intel, but we might fall into another trap. I'm gonna be bummed if that happens.
Hell no.
I'm of the same mind. Still, it doesn't change the fact that we don't know what Aketchi-kun is planning.
Thank you for the wait.
Ooh, it's fresh made.
Lies. I heard a microwave go off.
Well, it's not like I was expecting crispy takoyaki at a school festival or anything. So, what makes this a Russian takoyaki?
Could there be jam in it as a secret ingredient? That sounds quite delicious.
Well, one of these is special.
One of them's obviously red. That's gotta be the one.
Dude, don't tell me the Russian part means...
Russian roulette.
It's like going for the obvious one is manly.
Is that so?
Well, I'd prefer the most beautifully shaped one. But all of them are misshapen.
Oh, aren't you all going to eat? I think I'll go for the special one. Wait, is she honestly going for it?
Do you want to go for the red one?
Think it'll be spicy?
Well, yeah.
Oh, everyone's all here.
The panel isn't until tomorrow, though.
I came to check out the venue. I can't make any mistakes since a lot of people will be present.
Someone's eager.
But people ended up recognizing me. Everyone bombarded me with questions.
That's because you were sloppy.
I grew tired of the baseless rumors they kept bringing up. Saw you escape to where there weren't any people. I'm going to have one of these.
The special one!
Let's just call this my performance fee.
But...
It's fine. It's quite the...
Eating it in one bite is a bad idea.
My throat. This is... Oh, my stomach. It burns.
Are you okay? Do you need water?
I'm fine.
He's
I just
shaking.
love spicy stuff.
Hey, does he sound broken to you?
Well then, I'll see you tomorrow.
Wow, he's really trying to hold it together. He's waddling around like some comedian.
It's like he wants to get picked up for some commercial or something.
But did he truly come to simply check the venue? This isn't good. I keep suspecting every little thing.
I know what you mean. I'm doing the same too. I need to do my best tomorrow. We need to somehow get him to be our source of intel. I'm gonna pull this off no matter what. That Aketchi guy, when he got here, didn't he say that everyone's all here? Everyone?
You're just imagining things. So, I guess we got through all of it okay?
He already knows them.
Yes, but the associated mental fatigue was extraordinary. Being cautious takes a lot out of you.
Seriously, I think I'm as tired now as I am after midterms.
I didn't mind any of that. I just love seeing that detective gulp down the special takoyaki.
I had fun as well, since I got to spend time with you all.
What would you like to do now, Haru? Walk around a little more?
I appreciate the gesture, but I'm satisfied with stopping here. Why don't we go home and rest up? We'll have to deal with Aketchi-kun again tomorrow, after all.
I have to agree. What will his next move be? Oh?
Sorry, I walked off away from my TV for 2
Let's head
seconds. What will our next movie? Which is the last thing I heard. Wait, Yusuke's missing. Where did he wander off to? Always doing whatever he pleases. Think he's still checking out all the festival stalls? Well, I'm sure he'll be fine. This is Yusuke we're talking about. Let's head home. Excuse me, are you Dr. Takuto Mark? You are Dr. Tarugo
Yes.
Maraki. Huh? Oh, yes. My name is Yusei Kitagawa. I'm a student in the Fine Arts Division at Kosei High. Oh, so he went off to find him. I do apologize for interrupting your day, but ever since Ryuji and Ans first spoke of you, I've grown quite intrigued. Now, I wish to speak to you as well. Oh, Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san.
Quite.
Well, I'm flattered you've taken an interest in me. You're here about the counseling, correct?
Indeed.
Oh, he just got real close, correct. Now teach me how to unshackle the human heart and glimpse to its endless abyss.
Hold on.
Whoa, hold on there. How should I put this? Your enthusiasm is appreciated, but I suspect there's a huge misunderstanding about what I do. I apologize, I simply could not contain my excitement. Would you still permit me to witness your counseling skills in action? That's not really allowed, huh?
How about it?
Oh, but how about this? Why not try out my counseling yourself instead? Me? Mm-hmm. Of course, there's no charge. Excuse me. All you have to do is chat with me for a bit.
Well then.
Very well, you and I shall go head to head. Oh god. I'm not sure what you think happens at counseling, but there won't be any of that. I see, so you were Madarame-san's. It's in the past. How curious, I never imagined counseling to be like this.
Well,
I'll say this is less counseling and more about building rapport. When someone first comes to me, we always start with them telling me a bit about themselves. A method of self-reflection that relies on speaking with another person so as to sort through one's own emotions. It's rather similar to the internal cross-examination I perform when working on my art. There really shouldn't be any cross-examining in a proper counseling session, though. I just do my best to guide patients in a positive direction so they can improve their lives. At the very least, I talk them through their problems so they can make correct choices for themselves.
I see.
However, if you're the one leading them to their conclusions, are they truly making the choices for themselves? Isn't that just submitting to another person's will? In all honesty, I'm sure there are people out there who think that, but life in this world confines people to certain frames of mind sometimes, and without them even realizing it. If I can help lift the weight off their shoulders and free their minds, I believe the results are worth it.
Indeed. Thank you. Oh, yes.
Before you go, Kitagawa-kun, what would you say is your greatest wish in life at the moment? It's a weird question. Would it be success as an artist? No, that's not it. The only desire I have for my art is to improve through my own efforts. I see. Then, what would you wish for? I would wish for the world to see my mother's painting for the masterpiece that it is, no matter how briefly. And if at all possible, I would also wish to meet a wonderful master, one who would take me in and guide my brush with care. I see.
Alright, thank you.
At any rate, I must be going now, so please excuse me. I hope we meet again someday.
Well then.
Tomorrow's the moment of truth, Aketchi's panel. Apologies for suddenly disappearing like that. The legend of Lost Inare has come to an end. Where the hell were you? Did you seriously get lost? I saw a man who resembled Dr. Maruki, so I went to see him. So he was there. Did you go to his counseling? Yes, it was certainly not what I was expecting. Once this is all over, I think I'd like to go to another session. Try not to cause him any trouble, alright? I'll do my best. Are you at home? Yes. Are you still at school, Yusuke? No, I just got back to the dorm. I'm getting ready for bed. Already? Is that unusual? Tomorrow is Aketchi-kun's panel after all. An early night means he'll be able to concentrate tomorrow. That's true. We need to stay focused tomorrow. We have to stay calm no matter what he says. Right, I'll keep that in mind. It's really up to Makoto to get as much information as we can from Aketchi. We'll have to make sure we don't miss anything. Ooh, photo. Photo time! This is when we were at the food stand. Man, even yakisoba looks good. Looks high class when Haru's eating it. Please, you're exaggerating. I think this is my first time having yakisoba from a food stand, though. It was more delicious than I imagined. It was, but the instant stuff. It wasn't the instant stuff, but it's still good. Yeah, don't know why, but the food from a stall is always weirdly tasty. Speaking of, where are the pictures of us on? You got pics of us too, right? How about the one you took of his yakisoba with the big red mountain of ginger? Oh, no, that one went straight into the trash. I had dry seaweed all over my teeth. just want to try something really fast.
Hey!
Okay. So it just doesn't let me call her at all.
Hey!
Yo.
Yes, all right.
What a rich flavor. This is Colombian, Bacamaga
Let me explain.
Supremo. The high altitude rain climate in the soil of the Colombian mountains creates a strong foundation for the high quality coffee. Supremo indicates the large size of the bean. And Bucaramanga is where it is grown. It has a rich, sweet taste and a mild acidity.
Yeah.
Well then, we will now begin today's panel. Our guest of honor is Goro Aketchi.
I feel kind of bad considering how many people have gathered. I'm sure you all would have been happier to have a singer or a mascot appear, wouldn't you say?
We'd appreciate if you could tell us about your experiences with the notorious Phantom Thieves. It'd be wonderful if you could let us hear more about your actual investigative process.
I'm not used to being the one interrogated, so please go easy on me.
How much do you think he knows?
He talks about the Phantom Thieves are dangerous, yet he says they haven't committed any murders. Either he has an idea who the true culprit is, or he has uncovered the identities of the Phantom Thieves.
Come on, Makoto. You gotta get it out of him.
As much as you're allowed to say, would you tell us how far along your investigation is on them?
Getting right to the point, I see. Well, if it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it. We don't have any leads yet, and the methods behind their crimes are still unclear.
I see. Even with this country's power, arresting them is proving to be difficult. Is that the case?
I wouldn't phrase it that way, but, well, something like that.
Thank you for answering that question. By the way, it seems you've denied a correlation between the Phantom Thieves and the murders. Why the sudden change? Until now, haven't you upheld your stance that the Phantom Thieves are dangerous? How are you so positive that they haven't committed murder?
Are you a little too comfortable interrogating people? Why, it's as if you're a prosecutor.
Excuse me. This is something I've personally been interested in, so I couldn't help it. But won't you tell us? What reason is there that you'd claim their innocence when you previously stated they were unjust?
Mako-chan's really pressing for an answer.
She's pelting him with questions.
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been criminals, including Okumura. Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
Why is that?
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason. That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible. And if, this is all hypothetical, mind you, if the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
Your comment just now, does this mean the police have already identified who they are?
Oh, no. The police haven't gotten that far yet. But I have my own conclusions about the true identities of the Phantom Thieves.
He's gotta be bluffing.
No.
Down! He's lying, right? But if it's the truth...
You're not going to ask me who they are?
on the investigation. Are you sure you can share that with us?
It's only my personal opinion, so announcing that here wouldn't pose a problem. However, there is a possibility that everyone present will hear the truth before the police or media.
The truth?
What's he planning on saying?
It's quite the confidence you have. If you're so certain, then very well. I'd like to ask you then, who do you think the Phantom Thieves are, Aketchi-san?
That idiot!
No. There's no way he could have any evidence.
They're people you all know quite well. The identity of the Phantom Thieves are... it's mine. I apologize for the interruption, but I can't turn off my phone due to my job. Would you mind if I step away for about 10 minutes or so?
I'm terribly sorry, everyone, but we'll be taking a break. We'll resume the panel in 10 minutes.
Please don't troll me online for this interruption, okay? Is there a room I may use?
There's the PE faculty office.
I want you to come too. There's a matter I want to discuss. Your friends from yesterday are here, aren't they? Can you bring them too, if that's all right?
Did you set this up?
We only have 10 minutes, you know.
What do you want to talk about?
No!
That's gotta be shopped!
I have video footage too. Please, let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too.
Well, yeah, 'cause he saw us go into the palace. Because this is when he saw us go into the 5th palace to fight the boss. He was standing right behind the sign.
As I just said, I know everything. I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes as well. It's because of those mysterious powers, isn't it? I found out about that world about a month ago. This had been installed onto my phone without my knowledge.
So, is he gonna be a Persona user?
It's the nav. When the app activated on its own, the scenery around me suddenly changed. Quite frankly, I still can't believe it myself. But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it.
We've been listening to you blab on for a while now, but cut the delusional...
All of you are acting as Phantom Thieves in the metaverse. I can say so with conviction because I have the same power as you.
Yeah. So we can't, I don't want to deny it at this point, that's right.
So, you admit it then. In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case. But to think it would end up like this.
We didn't kill anyone!
I believe that as well.
How can you be so sure?
Because I saw another. The real culprit.
For real?
Who was it?
I couldn't identify his face. He had a mask on, after all. Actually, when I took these photos, I entered that world too. That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you. He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
That's who killed President Okumura?
Most likely. At the very least, I was almost killed by him. I can't die here. I need to determine the truth. When those thoughts overcame me, I awakened to that power. A most fortunate accident.
This guy has a persona too?
This cat. I swear, it just talked.
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about the metaverse.
Really? This is unbelievable. Say,
Oops, I skipped over a piece.
but it is true that you know things that I don't. Morgana, were you also the one who instructed them on how to change people's hearts? I experienced that world too. But I still haven't solved that mystery yet.
We go in the metaverse, we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires, their treasure. And those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah, There's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO.
Anyways, back to what you were talking about. Are we in this mess because of that guy?
Although I don't completely understand the method, all you do is simply reform people. Someone else is behind the murders. However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did it. They'll arrest you at this rate.
They're going to treat me as my father's murderer?
I can't overlook such a grave mistake, which is precisely why I want us to strike a deal. I may be able to save you from this situation.
A deal?
I would like you to cooperate with me on investigating the truth.
And if we decline?
Then I think I'll have to inform the police about all of you, along with that video I mentioned.
This ain't no deal, it's blackmail!
Say what you will. This is the method that I believe is correct. The justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who kill people at their leisure.
Justice.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearheading the investigation about you Phantom Thieves, correct? They want to capture the culprits, but the higher-ups are concerned only with settling the case. Behind the psychotic breakdown incidents and end the commotion. Those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sai-san. I can only imagine her impatience.
What of evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving it?
Even if there's no objective explanation to the method, it's over once causality is established. Sai-san can't make rational judgments at the moment. If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
Make it up?
So, they're gonna make it all our fault? Just because they feel like it?
We haven't killed anyone, though! And we're still going to be arrested?
You'll be found guilty if you're caught, and it will be treated as a very serious crime.
Bullshit! None of that makes any sense!
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do alone anymore to stop the flow of things.
And that's why you want our cooperation.
Yes. In return, I'll turn a blind eye to what you've done. Those are my conditions. That said, I ask that you disband the Phantom Thieves after this.
What should we do about Aketchi-san's proposal?
Is that the only way?
I can understand how you feel. It must be hard making a decision on the spot like this. Well, you don't have to decide at the moment. Considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable reply. I'm glad we could talk. It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this. I look forward to your answer. It was definitely worth coming today, for various reasons. We should be getting back. About that, I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if we ended the panel here? The reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel, correct? My business is concluded as well.
I'll deal with it somehow.
Damn it! He had complete control over us!
How do you know? That's my thing. Did he bug LeBlanc or somewhere we've been sitting?
Hey, they're going.
I'm sorry about the sudden break. An urgent task came in. So, I truly apologize about this. But I'll have to end things here today.
To make up for the time that was planned for this panel, the Rakugo Research Club will instead be...
I can't say anything in detail regarding the Phantom Thieves investigation. But I feel another great stride will occur again soon. I hope you all continue to pay attention to what happens.
Let's have a big round of applause for today's guest, Goro Aketchi.
Was that really our best course of action?
He totally used Makoto's suggestion against us.
Indeed. We intended to get intel out of him, but to think it would play out like this.
So what? We'll just accept his deal?
He's got evidence on us. We really don't have a choice.
Damn it! What are we gonna do?
Calm down, Ryuji.
How am I supposed to calm down? What are we gonna do?
What's done is done. We'll have to cool our heads and think more on this. We must make up our minds by the time he contacts us again.
We need to give this a lot of thought.
Similar occurrences followed in succession earlier this spring. Although things have quieted down until recently, several incidents have occurred once again. Furthermore, new information has come to light about the suspect who suffered sudden mental shutdown. He had received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves.
Why did Futaba have something like this?
If a calling card was delivered, we can only assume that the Phantom Thieves are behind it. If so, those occurrences back in spring can be attributed to them as well. Moreover...
I knew it. She's... Oh, God.
But doesn't it say her name on it? Isn't it a calling card to her?
The post-festival party is about to begin in the gymnasium. Please join us, everybody. Post-festival party? I thought this thing was over. Nobody invited you to it, so let's just go home.
Huh? Senpai, aren't you going to the post-festival party?
I was about to head out.
Since we've run into each other on our own, why not go together? People say these kinds of events should be enjoyed with others, so let's go have some fun. It seems like it's already begun. Let's get in there, Senpai!
And now, it's time for your favorite Shuji tradition. The Student Sharing Special! But, before that, we've decided to change things up this year. We've got a huge surprise for you all. Members of the dance club, come on down! Now everybody, join in! Don't fall behind the dance club.
Why is this like such a bad, like, I mean, it is a bad fall dance,
Standing
basically.
around while everyone dances is embarrassing. Senpai, let's do it!
Let's bust a move. Ah yes, I'm really dancing there, aren't I? No.
Very impressive, Senpai.
And now that you're all warmed up, let's switch up the music!
Hey, you're Yoshizawa-san, right? The first year? We've got a little favor to ask you.
Got it. I'm in. Senpai, I'll be back soon. They've asked me to help them with something. Just wait here and watch what happens.
No.
Huh? Yo, who's that? Huh?
That's crazy.
I left the party with Kasumi to cool off a bit outside.
That was so exhausting, but what a blast! I feel like I danced my heart out back there.
As great as I expected.
Thank you.
Wow, that dance was amazing.
I know, right? I was totally blown away.
It's my dad. He's telling me to come home before it gets too late. Sorry to leave you like this, but I have to get going.
Want me to walk you?
Thank you. I'll be alright though. The post-festival party was so much fun, especially with you. See you soon!
The gym's quieted down. Looks like the dance is over. I ought to head home. The post-festival party is about to begin. Would you like to go together? I tried to think about what happened earlier, but that had gotten me nowhere, so I could use a change of pace. How about it? Looks like I've received some messages. Are you going to the post-festival party? I have to stay at school for work, but who should I go with the post-festival party with? Haru. Thank you. I'll be waiting at the gym. I should head to the gym. I thought that was the post-festival party.
Alright, that was a great performance by the dance club. Everybody give them another round of applause.
I'm sorry. I can't stop thinking about what Aketchi-kun said.
Don't think about that now.
Yes. I was looking forward to this party, so we should enjoy it.
And now it's time for your favorite Shujin tradition, the Student Sharing Special! Round of applause, everyone!
Sharing? I never knew we had such an event.
Alright, who has something to say? Anyone? Anyone? No? I'll just have to pick someone then.
Oh, he's going to choose? I wonder who it would be.
How about that fluffy-haired girl over there? I choose you!
Huh?
Well then, come on up!
He's talking to me, isn't he?
You're up.
So it really is me.
Come, come! Everyone's waiting!
Well, I'm going.
And your name is? Wait, you're Akumura-san?
Yes. She's
I'm sure you're, still grieving. My, deepest apologies.
Oh, please don't worry.
So, do you have anything you'd like to share with us?
Something to share. I have too many things.
Here, let me give you a question then. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are really Shujin students?
Huh? Oh?
Man, he's going in for the kill.
I mean, they are, your father's killers. We're all dying to know what Aketchi-kun was going to say about their true identities. So, are they from Shujin? What do you think, Okumura-san?
Haru is in trouble. I need to change the subject. I'm just gonna yell this because I feel like the others are gonna make it worse. Do you have a boyfriend?
To tell you the truth, I'm interested in that myself.
Wow, way to go!
I think it was him.
Wait!
So, Akumura-san, what's your relation to this guy?
That wasn't what we were talking about.
My, she's quite flustered. Is this a hot scoop? But I'm a gentleman.
That feels like a stupid tradition.
The post-festival party is finally over. It turned out to be more like an interview party, huh? I still can't believe you said that.
You were in trouble.
Huh? Right. At any rate, I'm not sure what I would have done without you. Thank you for saving me. You're a mysterious person, but you're so reliable. I think the two of us will get along quite well in the future. As they say, who knows what may lie ahead? For now, I'm worried about what happened with Aketchi-kun. But I have to say, my first post-festival party was quite fun. Though, I guess it's my last too. Here, I'd like you to have this. I bought it earlier.
It looks delicious.
Now then, let's go home.
Haven't a lot of people been losing their minds lately? Yeah, there's a sudden increase. I bet it's because of that fan site. I heard the victims were on the rankings there. We should really be blaming the people who requested it.
Welcome home. You took off somewhere during the festival, huh? I tried to find you, but I gave up pretty quickly.
Taba? What are you doing here in front of the store?
I needed to calm my brain. My thoughts were getting out of hand. But anyway, not just Aketchi, but other stuff too. We're in deep trouble unless we can do something soon. I was just thinking about going inside, so your timing is perfect. Let's go.
Fujiro's gonna confront them. Oh, not
The mass
yet.
media has been causing quite a commotion lately. No countermeasure for the Phantom Thieves, the sorry state of the police, destruction of safety. They're saying whatever they want. So, how's the investigation progressing? Any clues yet?
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case? And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated. Well, this is troublesome. If things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion. We'd have to let you go entirely.
But sir...
I had high expectations for you. But it seems this task was too much to handle for someone so young. We may need to reform the operation as well, since the selected personnel for this...
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now. Even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally. That's what you want, isn't it? The leadership of this country is about to change. We can't let this case carry over into their term. I'll make myself clear again. Failure isn't an option.
Stand.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good results, no matter what. Oh, one more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me immediately.
To you, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I? Yes. Everything is proceeding as planned.
We're home! Sojiro?
I was cleaning up and found this. This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
You went into my room without my permission?
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this?
That's...
Is it something to get flustered over? I knew it. this isn't just some game you're playing. Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it? I mean, it was memorable.
Explain.
Explain.
Can't tell me?
Explain. Hey, if this keeps up, Futaba's...
Don't blame Futaba.
Oh? I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one? Did they trigger a change of heart in you? How about it?
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Seriously? Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too. Still.
When did you notice?
When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere. And even the doctors had thrown in the towel. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here, day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind. I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these Phantom Thieves were doing.
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Sojiro.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves changing hearts were about the same thing. Back in the day, I used to be a government official. My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out drinking, that one of these days, she might die a bizarre death. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off. But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you. Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you? You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well. Is there a connection between you and them? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school. The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he? And then, there's Futaba. You always seem to be linked to these incidents somehow. Got anything to say?
Sorry for keeping quiet.
You know what people call them? Criminals. Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
That's not true! I asked them! That's why he saved me! He stole my heart!
Asked? Stole?
Well, I wasn't gonna go that
Wait,
far, but...
Are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart? But he doesn't just deal with the Phantom Thieves. He's actually one of them? You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
This is no joke.
Are you serious? You really are a Phantom Thief? Oh, for crying out loud!
Sojiro!
So, basically, I've been sheltering a Phantom Thief for the last 6 months. And on top of that, Futaba's involved too. What the hell?
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom.
Wait, killed?
She was killed. I remember it now.
Stop this nonsense!
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal. Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
When she passed away, I did think it was odd. It was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. Run away, hide, and end up here as some old guy running a cafe. To be frank, I took you in for my own good. Like it'd somehow make up for what I'd done. It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids. And I end up getting consoled by her. God, real pathetic, aren't I?
That's not true.
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault.
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out. I mean, who would believe such a story? Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves.
Well...
Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win.
What do you mean?
Don't you get it? If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, all right? We're done talking about this. Come on. Time to eat. All that yelling's gotten me hungry.
Phew. If he turned us in, that would have jeopardized our operation. Still, we should tell the others about what just happened.
Oh, I'm tired.
What? He knows everything? You gotta be fucking kidding. Wait, are you okay? Did he report or anything? We likely won't be receiving these messages if he wasn't okay. I had a feeling that boss was no ordinary man, but he didn't recommend you turn yourself in, did he? I think in that case we can consider him a new ally. I'm more curious about what he mentioned to you. You mean how our enemy might be the same people who targeted Futaba's mother? Yes, she was killed by mental shutdown, the same method used by the culprit we pursue now. Wait a second though, didn't you say boss had to run from it all? Does that mean someone was trying to stop the new ones from getting out? Who could that be? Who do you think the culprit could be? Someone real powerful. Hey, you letting your investigation run wild a bit? But it would make sense. Your imagination run wild a little bit. Wait a sec, if you're right, then wouldn't the police be working for him too? That's not impossible. It's getting too big for me even to think about. Can we really win this?
No matter what.
Guess the chief had an inkling after all.
Sorry.
It's my fault. All this happened because I kept the calling card. It's so late already. Is Sojiro still awake? This is kind of awkward. You sleep on the sofa. Wait, shouldn't you sleep on the sofa so that Futaba can go ahead and sleep on the bed? I'm gonna go home. Night.
Nice. Hey. Well then.
That concludes the speech given by Representative Masayoshi Shido, who may be forming a new party. We now resume our coverage of the Phantom Thieves, the suspects for Mr. Okumura's death and others. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives and have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
Look.
Those who provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen. And considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become. Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
if I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it.
You gonna report us?
I hope you understand the situation you're in. Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves. And it'll happen every day, even at school. Why did this happen?
I'm sorry.
This isn't about me. Well, how do I put this? I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility that this happened. All I can do now is give you shelter. Just don't become desperate and do something reckless, all right?
Don't worry.
I won't sell you out. As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
Did you see that reward? Perhaps we put too much pressure on them. With this, the Phantom Thieves have become public enemy #1. Exactly. That will be when their curtain falls.
Hey, great!
I can't believe how big the bounty is. We should look for the Phantom Thieves ourselves. Aketchi suggested they might go to the school, right? Yeah, but let's not. There's been too many mental shutdowns as is. It'll probably be the end of us if we start sniffing around now. But 30 million yen? Man, just let me dream a little. Yo, you see the news? I brace myself for this possibility. Actually having a wanted notice out for us feels kinda weird. I'm not sure we're gonna get away with this time. Our backs are truly against the wall now. Discussing it here won't do us any good though. Let's talk more in person.
We're wanted now. And the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book? It feels so unrealistic I can't help but laugh.
We're finally being treated as actual criminals.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up. How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even Medjed. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura. Yeah, the enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
Then what about everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
No, because of Yusuke and I, the Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida too? Considering what happened with the rankings, only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
What a cheap trick to use.
Cheap? It's nothing of the sort. There's the fake Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the Fad around us. So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target. Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic breakdowns on our group.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly.
What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end. And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal. All I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly...
Haru?
It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Damn it! This is bullshit! God! Fuck! Ah!
Ryuji! Taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone!
Hey, what do you think? Why did we lose? What did we do wrong?
They baited us.
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
Agreed. At the time, we only cared about the opinion of the general public.
Yeah, that really is it. I was so caught up in making a name for ourselves. I'm such an idiot! I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong, that our eyes had become clouded.
We were meant to be the righteous phantom thieves, but we lost sight of our original cause.
I'm so irritated with myself.
Makoto.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too, but still, it's so damn frustrating! Of course I want to do something about this!
Yeah. We'll be in deep water at this rate. However, we have no idea who we're up against, and whether they're an individual or an organization.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
Are we really a match for this?
Should we end this now? I mean, things might get worse for everyone.
Hey, what should we do?
Let's turn the tables.
Yeah, running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want. We'd be dumping everything we stand for just to save our own asses.
I see.
I take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this. Absolutely not like this.
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it.
Yeah.
Hey, it's me. About me yelling earlier, being framed, and the added bounty, it all felt like such bullshit. I lost it. I'm sorry.
I know how you feel.
You too? It is confusing. We're wanted criminals now. Maybe I haven't changed at all since that time we went up against Kamoshida. I wanted to be a phantom thief because I thought even someone like me could be a hero. It made me so happy to be depended on. Guess it all went straight to my head. I thought I could do anything if it was for justice, but that'd make me no different from our targets. I called them shitbags, but I must be the shittiest of shitbags. I can't even joke about it.
You still change.
You're right. I can start by changing who I am now. Thanks. I feel like I can think straight now. Oh, I scared Haru and Futaba, didn't I? I'll have to apologize to them soon. See ya.
What else should I be? Please don't take off.
I got a message from Aketchi-kun. He wants us to gather at LeBlanc tomorrow after school. Who does he think he is, trying to boss us around like that? Tomorrow? That's sudden. This is directly after the reward announcement. There must be a calculated reason for this too. We'll be okay, right? We'll manage. Yeah, we're going to overcome this together. Regardless, I don't want anyone disturbing our pace anymore. Let's go about this calmly. We'll see you all tomorrow.
We've reached a crucial moment. There's no point fretting about it now, though. Let's just stay calm and wait for tomorrow. Okay.
We can't let things end here. We need to figure out who's behind everything.
Nice. Hey.
Yes, all right.
Let me explain.
Costa Rican SHB. Costa Rica is abundant in nature with large variety of plant and animal life and has been exporting coffee for centuries. Strictly hard bean SHB is a grade given to coffee grown at a high altitude of 4,500 feet. It has an elegant aftertaste and sweet aroma.
An issue in which criminals do whatever they want under the name of justice cannot be left alone. Only now does the government speak of taking countermeasures. But their actions are too little, too late. The government as it stands has been left behind the times. It is obsolete. We don't have to go down with a sinking ship. We have the power to change this. Let us end this chaos. Through my hands and yours!
He's a politician of the ruling party, isn't he?
I heard they're splitting up to form a new party, so an election might come before the year's end.
I'm gonna vote this time for sure. This man has my support.
You haven't voted until now? That's problematic as a member of society, you know.
He's right.
Politics just never interested me before. But this politician seems pretty amazing. He's passionate and thinks of the future. I mean, someone like that should be prime minister. I'm definitely voting for him.
Well, I suppose that makes sense, since the other politician seems so unreliable.
When
you say that you want us to cooperate with you, what exactly do you intend us to do?
That's a good question. But might I have a cup of coffee first?
Quit effing around!
Please keep this short.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. Those are quite desperate measures. I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. I assume all of you are at your wits' end as well. She must be considerably vexed if she's gone that far. Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies. It's not a bad method.
The police have nothing on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
True. I'm the only one who's ascertained your true identities. However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
We don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
I'll be blunt. I'm thinking of triggering a change of heart in Sai-san. I've already discovered that she has a palace.
Huh? Really?
Is this to prevent the investigation agency's recklessness?
Precisely.
Still, there's no need to change her heart just for that.
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single person can fabricate all that.
Unfortunately, that's not the case. What if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
You saying the police would do such a thing?
It seems they're more trusted than I thought. Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
No!
They're completely rotten!
My objective is to find the true culprit. That must be the case for all of you too. However, the current situation is extremely bad.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
Our only solution to this is to make Sai-san come to her senses. If she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation. Her sense of justice wouldn't allow it.
So that's why...
The truth will be covered up, and an innocent civilian's life will be destroyed. I can't allow such a thing to happen. My own ethics won't stand for it.
I mean... I guess I can understand how you feel.
And changing Sai-san's heart will be to protect her as well.
How do you mean?
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen? I'm certain they'll aim for her life. She's the perfect target to place blame on the Phantom Thieves. So how about it? Will you agree to my plan?
Even though you're particular about being just, you're willing to get your hands dirty?
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth. There is also one more merit in changing Sai-san's heart. She'll be a fine warning to others not to meddle with you any further. They can't go public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their corruption. All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity of the true culprit.
What do you mean?
You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested, aren't you?
As expected from a Nijima. So, what do you say? I don't think it's a bad deal for either of us.
Makoto, what's your take on all this?
It's a well-made plan. It even takes putting an end to our team into consideration.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Why are you willing to do all this, Aketchi-kun? Why do you seek justice?
Because of sickening human beings. Yes. My contempt for such people drives my sense of justice. It isn't some grand reason like society's sake or some lofty ideal. It's simply an absurd grudge. And extremely personal.
Dude.
You know, doesn't he remind you of us?
True.
Yeah, like how some disgusting adult pissed him off.
We're similar, hmm? Maybe that's why I thought that I could ask this.
And others, but his dad too.
Won't you cooperate with me on the mission to change Sai-san's heart?
We will.
Thanks. I was actually rather worried there. This mission can't succeed without your cooperation, after all.
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded, and everything will work out. I pray it does.
Mako-chan.
I'm okay. I never brought it up until now. But the reason I joined the Phantom Thieves, because I wanted to change my sister's heart. I was hoping I wouldn't have to resort to it, though. I've also known for quite some time that she has a palace.
Why didn't you tell us?
It was too selfish of a reason. Though I was too scared to look any further into it on my own.
Why don't we try going there now to scope the place out? A lot of this will be new to me, so I'd like to get myself accustomed to it too.
I'm sorry, I actually have plans today.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Will you tell your sister about this?
Of course not. It's just...
You seem awfully evasive today. Is something the matter?
I just can't make time today.
Let's call it a day then, and resume this tomorrow.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Wasn't Makoto acting a bit weird?
This is about her sister.
Well, I guess that can't be helped. Regardless, it all starts tomorrow. I hope this goes well.
Palace? In me? Not only that, Goro Aketchi? Then the Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice?
Yep.
And he had already experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case? That can't be. I mean, he never said a word. Although, his attitude did change suddenly around that time. Aketchi-kun kept quiet about the most important details, and my own sister may be a Phantom Thief? If this is all true, I was out of the loop the entire time I led the investigation. What a joke. So you became convinced of another's existence through the 2 mental shutdown cases. And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that villain would still be loose. That's why you targeted me? Not for your own preservation?
That's right.
That does make sense, more or less. If you simply wanted to evade capture, triggering my change of heart wouldn't guarantee anything. Your actions as Phantom Thieves would still be met with hostility. No. If this villain does exist and is setting up your group, I would be targeted next. Did Makoto come up with that speculation?
Sorry, hold on. I don't remember.
Perhaps I'm overthinking things. Hey! You need to keep your focus. It seems you're completely worn out, but the look on your face isn't one of defeat. Why is that?
Justice wins in the end.
I'm amazed. It seems you can still talk. When you were arrested, a man at the scene told you that you were sold out, correct? Those words normally hint at the existence of a traitor. However, if your story till now is true, one reason can be concluded. It's frustrating to admit, but at a certain point... No, most likely from the start. I was a mere puppet. Someone set up only to bear responsibility later. Someone intended your arrest, and the minimal staff directly involved were in their pocket. And if that's the case, true integrity would side with you.
Sai is slowly starting to accept the truth. I feel like my bond is growing deeper.
All right.
No, I'm jumping to conclusions. I don't believe your story yet. There's something I need to confirm with you. Was a change of heart triggered in me? What happened in the time between entering my palace and your arrest? Tell me everything.
What's this favor you need? It's late already.
We'll be going to Nijima's palace, so I want to look into her. Things like her work ethic and relationships. It doesn't matter whether it's public or private. Those would help us come up with countermeasures in case we hit a roadblock in her palace.
I can look up more, you know. Stuff like her repertoire of underwear.
A girl shouldn't say things like that. You tell her too.
Don't do that.
I thought you'd like that.
Ahem. Also, I may be overthinking it, but my voice... Ow!
Same as always.
Let me finish first. There's something else we want you to look into.
Whoa. What happened? No, you can't leave me on a cliffhanger like that. Now for today's train news. First off, the investigation team has announced new progress in the search for the Phantom Thieves. Secondly, the opposition party has submitted a vote of no confidence regarding the current cabinet. That, along with the legislators, Shido's plan for a new party has sparked fears of governmental disbandment. Where are we meeting today? Oh right, we were never told where to meet up. The courthouse. Where's that? Hint, the government office district? Kasuagi? Asaki? Indeed. Oh, I've never heard of that place. Never been there, though. Me either. It's not somewhere normal people usually go. Whoa, just looking at the map is impressive. The police department, Ministry of Justice, public prosecutor's office, and public security. The Giet building is right near there, too. For real? What kind of scary place are we going to? We won't get caught, right? According to Aketchi-kun, our identities haven't been discovered yet. So we're just going to plunge headfirst into enemy territory. Has anyone contacted Aketchi? We're going to meet him there. Be on guard, everyone. We'll be heading into a lion's den.
So this is the courthouse. You can tell it's a revolting building just by looking at it. Let's hurry up and get started. Aketchi, what did you find out?
I rarely get to see Sai-san directly, but I figured out her course of action. On the 20th, an investigation will likely be done at Shujin Academy, as well as the Sakura residence.
For real?
Then that means our time limit is November 20th.
Still, there will be quite a bit of red tape involved. I doubt it'll take place before the 20th.
We'll take your word. For now, we need to focus on infiltrating her palace.
I concur. And we should probably get going soon. After all, people like us standing around here is quite unnatural. Well then?
That's...
Huh? What about my smartphone?
This is the model I wanted! You're so lucky! I'm so sorry. Until recently, Futaba was actually well...
It's okay. Sai-san told me the gist.
Oh, right. Aketchi-kun, it may be best if you exchange contact info with everyone, too. Not just me.
That's true.
Ooh! I'll send everyone's contacts to you later.
Thanks. Well then, I hope we get along. I'll do my best.
You got a good personality and good looks? Talk about cheating.
She's praising you, I believe.
Then shall we get started?
We need to figure out what Makoto's sis thinks this courthouse is, right?
I often hear her call it a place of competition in which she must always win.
A competition, huh? That sounds like Sai-san.
It'd be unbearable if you were put on trial for a reason like that. Although, the competition means it's a match of some sort. Might it be a martial arts ring?
Conditions have not been met. Then perhaps a stadium? Or maybe an arena? Conditions have not been met.
There are other competitions besides fighting and sports.
Gambling, then! How about a racetrack for horses? Other than that, there's pachinko, but does that count as gambling?
We played cards during the school trip.
Conditions have not been met. What else is there? It must be a casino. Candidate found.
I definitely see Sai-san in you.
Well, it's time we head in then.
Beginning navigation.
What does Aketchi look like as a phantom thief? Ooh, we get a cutscene for this one.
Head right past there and keep a low profile.
That's it, huh? What's going on here? We are looking at the courthouse, aren't we?
Seems like it.
Let's go. Right.
She doesn't see us as a threat yet, so we don't know what he looks like yet.
Courthouse is a casino.
Everywhere else seems to be a normal cityscape.
Isn't that...
The police station, yes.
I didn't know that the station and the courthouse were next to each other.
Our attire hasn't changed. That must mean we aren't considered threats or hostiles yet.
Right. Areas outside her courthouse palace must not be worthy of her attention. Wait, I always look like this. I'm special. Besides, I can't do anything in my cat form.
The police station's also part of her work area, though, whenever arrests are made for her cases. I've brought her food and belongings when she was sent on loan to the police.
We got no business with the cops, right? This might be the metaverse. I don't want to go in a station.
That reminds me. He'll need a codename, too.
Codename?
Phantom thieves can't go around using the real names, right? It ain't cool either.
Just for reference, what is everyone else's?
Skull.
Mine's Fox.
We pretty much decided on them with how we look, didn't we?
What is it, Haru?
Oh, it's nothing.
Then, perhaps Karasu will be best for me. You know, like a raven.
Are your clothes all black or something?
The reverse, actually. If our codenames are to hide our identities, wouldn't that be better?
Karasu. He'd be the only Japanese-sounding one. Why not go with Crow instead?
All right. From here on out, you're Crow.
Got it.
Oh, that's such an interesting.
Now then,
We could have just gone
let's
with
head
Raven.
into the courthouse.
So his outfit's all white. This is business as usual. First off, we'll need to find an infiltration route.
I have something.
Wait!
Okay, we can't go that way. We'll garner far too much attention. Let's find another route. But then there's also still the question of the palace we went into with Yoshizawa, but that might be later.
See it.
Okay.
Looks like we'll be able to sneak in from here.
So, this means we're acknowledged as a threat, correct?
Dude, you planning on stealing stuff in that getup?
It just means that's what he thinks a rebel looks like.
No. This is my mental image of a person who sticks to their justice.
Kind of like a
Well,
knight.
I think your mask is more apt for piercing rather than sticking. That aside, the people in here look completely normal.
But we're in a flashy casino. There's no doubt this is a palace.
Oh, right. Crow doesn't know too much about cognitive beings, does he?
Ah, yes. In addition to similar topography, cognitive people exist based on the ruler's perceptions.
That probably didn't make much sense because all the fancy terms he was using, huh?
In essence, since these look like real people, Sai-san's view of others is surprisingly undistorted. Considering what I see before me, it's difficult to believe it is not actually a real casino.
Not all cognitions are normal, though. In Futaba and Okumura's palaces, we had to battle them. People may look normal, but we should be careful. Particularly of those in positions of power.
Is this what you have to go through every time?
That's right.
This is a first for me. I'm somewhat nervous.
Just don't slow us down, Crow.
I will not allow that to happen.
Okay. It's time we head inside. Of course, we'll need...
Oops.
Our deadline for this infiltration is November 20th. Any later and we'll get caught in reality. To secure an infiltration route before we send out the calling card. As always.
So the calling card wasn't merely for show? It's a necessary step?
Will you please stop interrupting?
My apologies.
Well then, let's go.
I feel somewhat nervous.
Well then, let us begin by securing our route.
I can see it.
Hold on.
I can feel it.
Interesting. Can I not break this? Oh, it just didn't give me anything. Never mind. So as always, I am exploring all the little bits and pieces. What I'm finding interesting though is that it seems like we just have the full go ahead unless something is going to change, which that is very possible. Ooh, hold on. But we also don't have a map of the place, and we don't have the will seeds pop up yet, so that usually means something.
Welcome. Come on out, you petty thieves.
She can see us?
You're after the treasure, are you not?
This was the way
Come
forward,
on
and I was
down,
hoping that
and
that
I
was
will tell you
not
where
gonna
it
be
is.
what happened, but...
What? We're not going to fall for a trick like that.
It's not a lie. I only wish to do this fair and square. You aren't going to run, are you?
We should do as she says. There is no point in hiding any longer.
What if I want to go back? Okay. Hopefully there was nothing back there.
Come. The treasure is located on the manager's floor
Wow,
at
she
the
is hella
highest
goth
point
looking.
of this building.
Why are you telling us this?
It's as I said before. I wish to go about this in the fairest manner possible. First, I ask that you come up to my location. We will continue this there.
Damn it! Over there!
It seems we'll be able to use that elevator to reach higher floors. Come, Joker. Let us pursue her.
And we know, so...
Let us get after her, Joker.
My assumption is that... Because we know that, Yoshizawa comes in this palace at some point. She's kind of helps us, she kind of rescues us at some point, later in this palace, so.
That's a treasure.
So.
Joker.
We'll go from chasing after Sai-san for now.
I can feel it.
So I think we actually get both of our last characters in this palace, which would be Aketchi. Where's the opening to this? Thank you. Which is Aketchi and Yoshizawa.
Authentication required. Please insert your member's card.
Member's card?
Perhaps it bears relation to a player's club of sorts.
I can't handle your technical speak. Just give me it straight.
Casinos typically have a membership system called a player's club. Some locations even have areas cordoned off for particular ranks of player. Considering the setup of this place, I thought things may be similar here.
That'll make this shit simple. Come on, let's join this player thingy.
I would agree with you, but...
A shadow!
As I expected, registration will not be such a simple matter.
She must be daring us to challenge the security of this place to make it to her.
Here it comes!
No need to worry. I'll handle this. I need to prove my worth to you after all.
I have high expectations.
I promise to surpass even such lofty hopes as those.
He's got a cool looking persona.
Well then, let us begin. Don't worry, you can leave this one to me. Take them down, Robin Hood!
Ah, makes sense.
Persona!
So he's the curse. Heavy and almighty.
What'll it be?
Holy cow, he's got some...
Robin Hood!
Wow. Noted, Aketchi's good to have. You're not so bad. Am I capable? And I'm capable of much more. Now then, let us deal with the shadows quickly. Wait, doesn't it sound like we're gonna get ambushed based on what we heard earlier?
Right.
I agree, I'd like to deal with them as quick as we can, but now we have an infiltration route. I suggest we return for now and prepare. Very well, I trust your experience and judgment. Let us do that. Today was truly... Oh, sorry, I'm counting how many people we have now. We have 7, 8, 9 with Mona and myself. Today was truly one surprise after another. I hope we can continue to thrive in our work together. Agreed. We will need to explain the steps we take, though. That is unnecessary. First, we secure an infiltration route, then we send a calling card, correct? In doing so, the core of the ruler's distorted desires will manifest into a physical form. By taking that core, the change of heart will be triggered. I deduce the steps would be something along those lines. A+. It ain't as easy as it sounds. Don't underestimate this shit. I'm not underestimating anything, I assure you. By the way, Nijima-san's shadow seemed really confident. Yes, there's no knowing what may await. Let's continue cautiously. Very well. You will need to let me know when you enter your palace, yes? Of course. Perfect. I will be available at any time you need me. That's enough for now. Let's prepare well for the coming task. Ah yes, my apologies for somewhat derailing this conversation. We will be counting on you, Aketchi. Failure is not an option here. Yes, I'll do my best to live up to all your expectations.
Crucial moment's finally here. Give it all you've got. Okay.
This is a rare opportunity. Let's do Nijima's heart. Things are really sour. There's even a bounty on you guys, but I seriously believe in the Phantom Thieves are innocent. By the way, I changed up the survey question. It's already up in flames, though. It's a problem for me, too. People don't think the Phantom Thieves are heroes. Just try to clear the stigma on your name as soon as you can, okay? I'm counting on you.
So people are turning on us even in his survey? Our popularity is really at an all-time low. Hey! Hey! Hey!
Oh, can I not?
Hey!
Oh. Well, that's a bummer.
Hey!
Make sure you close up.
Yes, all right.
Time has finally come. No matter what happens, we have to change our heart. Right. I'll be counting on you. We may all have our own unique way of doing things, but we should just proceed forward as usual. Leave it to me. Don't worry, I trust you. That's why I ask you to lend me your help.
Hey.
There's no need to get too worked up about this. Take as much time as you need and get ready. Anything goes as long as it helps our mission. You have our trust. You're our leader after all.
Okay.
The plan... Yep. Mission start.
Nice.
Oops, that's not what I wanted. Futaba and Takumi, Yusuke, Makoto, Shinya, I finally reached 1,000,000 yen, by the way, which is exciting. Okay.
Yo. Okay. Sounds good. That's what you're you better not use it to pull a prank. How's that? That's what you like it?
Okay, we're gonna upgrade everybody real quick.
Don't break it, okay? How's that? You better not use it to pull a prank. That's what you're... Do you like it? How's that? Alright. Alright, which one? It's that time of year when schools hold... Don't break it, okay? That's what you're good. Okay. Sounds good. You like it? Nice weather like this makes me want to go. You better not use it to pull a prank. That's what your how's that? That you like it? That's what you're choosing. How's that? Don't break it, okay? All right.
Oops, that's not what I wanted.
Okay. I guess that's fine. Come again.
Okay, we're gonna... hold on. There we go.
Wow.
Sure, we'll try the vending machine for 800 yen. Not too bad. The capsule's a bit sticky. That's gross. That's not the right way. Okay. Oh, it's like, why is everybody in costumes? But then I was like, it's almost Halloween. So it's a really cute little detail. Okay, Yusuke. So we could get up higher up with Makoto. Oops. Let's just see what they give us really quick. Makoto. Okay, and then Futaba. Ooh, that's a nice one. But we're gonna go into mementos.
Oh, Mako-chan, I didn't realize we'd take the same train.
Haru, what a coincidence. I was just thinking of you.
Oh, were you?
How should I put this? Our battles from this point forward are only going to get tougher, right? So, I've been reflecting on our approaches to combat in the hopes of finding some new tactics. In the end, I came up with something.
Me? Sure.
Okay, we're gonna kind of skim through this because this is just them getting a showtime together.
Mako? Don't worry, if it's your idea, Mako-chan.
Well?
Huh?
So...
What a great idea! I'd be honored.
Oh, well, I hope...
But I really...
Do you? I'm not...
Okay, cool. Again, they just don't say a whole lot in those, so I'm just like...
This is the location you've been using as a hideout.
Ooh.
We just get started?
Forced investigation will take place on November 20th. That's our deadline this time.
Is there any possibility of that investigation being moved to an earlier date?
I highly doubt it.
How could you be so sure? Didn't they want to catch us as soon as they possibly could?
They may be corrupt, but they are still a bureaucracy. Certain steps must be taken in order to continue forward. Unless their situation becomes extremely dire, they won't act with only circumstantial evidence.
I'm impressed, Detective Man. You sure know a lot about internal affairs.
Yes, he is quite promising.
Well, this is a purely give-and-take relationship. You taught me the inner workings of the Phantom Thieves, so it's only fair I return the favor. And I will be sure to contact everyone if the investigation team makes any odd movements.
The fact that Aketchi doesn't have a seat is also kind of funny.
Alright.
Yeah, he still doesn't have a seat. Okay, we're gonna do this. Okay.
Listen up.
The ex-mercenary assassin acts like a homeless man.
Really? Yep.
Is that it? Well?
Say.
Yeah, I guess
Let
so.
us
We
go.
won't spend too long in here, though. But I do want to get a little bit of leveling up done. And things like that, so. The meta nav is reacting. Oh, we have a new area. So we might go down there, too. We'll see how far this person is, though. From the bottom. New area has been confirmed in the depths. Updated guidance information. Looks like Mementos has expanded even further. I thought the public opinion determined Mementos expansion, and that has plummeted lately. Our notability must still be on the rise, even if it's because of our currently bad reputation. So we're like a celeb who gets more famous because of scandals? I don't like the sound of that. Either way, the further we go, the more powerful enemies we'll meet. We'll need to be cautious in there.
Are you ready? It's time for work. Let's go.
Okay.
Well then.
Start partway in. Where is this person? Okay, they are in the new area. Okay, so we'll start at the end of this area. Yep. Hold on. And then I also wanted to look at my confidant stats really quick. Oops. Okay. Okay, and let's get started. I'm gonna play with Aketchi because I would like to see, like, when we start fighting people. Ooh, new skill right off the bat.
New skill. Let's try it out.
Because I'd like to start boosting him, as well as just getting to understand his character, like his abilities a little better. That was easy. So that is why I'm choosing to play with him in the party for a little bit. I don't know how useful he's going to be in this area specifically, but we'll figure it out, you know? Lots of
Cutting
dead
down the
ends.
enemy as they approach. What a thrill!
She's got that whole two-face thing going on.
Well, that was an easy find, but I didn't want to go there so quickly.
Focus.
We'd love to see those guys. They give good stuff. Very.
I think today was the sale day at the supermarket near me.
He was gonna say something about his budget, which is kind of funny because I was like, yeah, wasn't Yusuke on a budget? And that's like, because he always spends his money on everything, but. Okay. But we are close to... Where else have I not explored? Oh, that was it. We are close, however, to finishing out our complete party.
I feel as though I've grown to appreciate the taste of coffee.
Because we have Aketchi, which I did think he was going to become part of our party. I just didn't know how. We have Aketchi now, and then when you're going to have Yoshizawa at some point, hopefully. No stamps in here. That's another reason I started from the top, is I'd like to kind of try to complete the stamps. How many stamps do I need? 6. Excuse me. Let's go this way first. Ooh. Yep, there we go. Stamp. 5 more now. It's an empty wall. Okay. That was worth it then. I mean, not that I wouldn't have explored all of that, but...
School is always full of...
I think she was going to say school is always full of drama? Okay, hold on. I want to go back. Go up here. Yeah, because there's nothing, so I'm glad I did that now. Go this way. Nope. Nothing. There weren't that many shadows on that level, which is a wee bit sad. Nothing over here. Also, we'll always try to talk to Jose once before we leave, because he can give us those really high SP items that I keep buying from him. So, yeah. Oh, didn't finish off the map. There we go. Also, Futaba, aren't you supposed to, like, map something here?
Sweet, we found the train platform.
Oops, that's not where I want to go. I also need money to make up money. I spent all of it on upgrading all of their weapons, which is, I don't regret that decision by any means, but like, yeah, that's a wall.
There seems to be a treasure.
But you know, I spent like almost 300,000 yen on doing that, so I'd like to, you know, just make it up. Okay, I don't want to talk to you because it doesn't really matter right now. So as long as we can still run people over, I'm going to hit every person that I come across. But then once we get into, like, I think when we get into that newer area, we're not going to be able to do this as much, so I won't go for every single person necessarily, because I mean, I will fight some of those because it gives me a lot of EXP and a lot of money, but I won't do it as frequently. Okay. Nope, we're not taking 5, but I will save.
Let's do it.
Cool. And moving on. Nope, not in this area either. Grab the treasure chest. It's weird. Okay. Nope, nothing down there. Nothing down there.
Isn't this form of mine the coolest?
Yes? would really just love more of that Mercury so that I can build my
the platform. We can probably head down from
infinite
here.
lockpick. 4 more stamps. Yeah, there's still one other area.
I should start a hobby. Broaden my horizons. Cycling. Or perhaps a marathon.
Why would he want to run a marathon? Also, he doesn't look like he exercises that much anyways. So I feel like trying to go from not running, maybe he does run, I don't know, I'm just making an assumption. But trying to run a marathon from not running to trying to all of a sudden run would be, I think, would be a little difficult. But that is just my opinion.
You'd better be careful, Joker. This...
Yeah, it's totally dark.
It's somewhere.
I can still run people over. I kind of like to use third eye when I can't see anything else. So it just kind of helps me see the tracks and everything a little bit better.
Focus.
And the enemies and like how close I am to them and things like that. There we go. Am I just going in a circle?
I can see it.
I think I am. So the next time the track diverges, I'll turn off, because I think I am just going in a circle.
Whoa, these tunnels are so echoey.
I miss the quiet. Silence is a luxury, don't you think?
We reached the platform.
There we go. Yeah, I think I'm just going in a circle. Which is great, I guess. I mean, I got a lot of stuff from it, but it wasn't super helpful.
Somewhere.
Very nice.
Can you move? You did it!
Go back and gather our things. Did I miss something? Ooh, yeah, rare one. I did miss something.
Is that a rare one? Don't let it get away!
It's time. Go down.
Ooh, Joker! You're looking cool! Beat him up!
Okay.
Persona!
I want to see Aketchi finish somebody off. Oh, well, I guess I needed to do it in, whatever. It's okay. I meant like during the all-out attack, and I forgot about that, but that's okay.
It seems
That was
they
my
were not
bad.
a very formidable opponent.
Watch out! That one's Dave's psychokinetic moves should help here. It won't be a problem.
Backing off!
Noir, front and center!
Manifest!
Nice, Joker! Just at the last Listen, Joker's on the ground. Can anyone do one of those real intense attacks? I'll finish you! Don't worry,
Oops,
Joker!
here we go. Oh, Lord.
Pardon me.
Bring it.
Showtime! This is gonna hurt! Noir, leave it to me! Ready, set? Double death blow!
Oh, that's cute.
You just wanna explode.
That takes care of that. Let's move.
Okay, let's move on.
I also need to remember to buy
And
the HP accessory from Takamaki when we get back to the real world, so that I can equip it to Ryuji, because like I said, all of his attacks are very HP based. So I think that was Aketchi that just leveled up. So I want to do that. Finally, I can finally take down Anubis down here. But that's just because he loses HP so much.
Shadow! Joker, what are we...
And we're gonna run them over is what we're gonna do.
is it just me, or do we get the weirdest teachers at our school?
I don't like weird teachers. Well, actually, I just don't like teachers.
Fair point. Listen, I've had good teachers. I've also had some not so good teachers. So, you know, I feel that. Having a good or a great teacher is really awesome, but having a really shitty teacher is terrible.
Mister!
Nope, not right now. Sorry, Jose.
I'm still not used to this outfit. I mean... The plat... Okay.
I would assume that this person is probably at the very end of this area. According to my research, we don't have any more areas left. This is the home stretch. Alright, we can't be losing our nerve now.
This area's
Full of shadows? I love that.
Oh, a treasure chest!
As long as I can still run them over relatively easy, I don't mind. Okay. Looks like I'm still able to in this area.
This place is kinda... yeah. Maybe there are ghosts around?
Don't say weird stuff like that! Now I have to watch my back.
Are they afraid of ghosts?
You guys have really gotten the hang of all the fighting techniques I taught you.
Hell yeah! I spend all my classes practicing these moves in my head.
In his head? Why can't he go and train and practice them for reals? Three more stamps. We're almost there, and I know one of them will be a... like, there's be a couple on the platforms that I run across. Nothing back there.
I have something.
This is the... Ooh.
Hell yeah! A new move!
Oops. Strengthens electric. Ooh. For now, we'll get rid of this. Because, I mean, we don't really need...
I
I could use some of Sojiro's coffee. Oh, Oracle's cute, isn't she? I used to...
Because, in my opinion, at this rate, we really don't need light damaging abilities anymore, so... Especially with, like, Ryuji, who's been in the group for a while, so he's starting to really get some of those high-level, like, high-power...
It appears we've reached the platform.
Yes, it does. Some of those high-power,
This type of car is so comfortable.
attacks. I would rather have the bonus attack.
Good. You're evolving as a thief.
Give you a chance of fear. I don't want that. I'd rather have my others.
Oh, a treasure chest.
Get rid of the enemy first, as always. Okay, now we can move on. Oh, damn, there was a big one, too. Oh well. And take it. And then there should be... Oh! Oh, there's 5 more stamps. I'm dumb. There's a lot more areas. Feels different down there. What is it? I'm sure what we're seeking is close. We're almost there. Well, that was easy.
Good job, Mona-chan.
A little too easy, personally. Going on slow.
Shopping, huh? I'm still scared to talk to the salespeople.
But how can you haggle without talking to the salesperson?
I find it so interesting that haggling is a thing in other like cultures, because in the U.S. it is really not a thing, except for like at garage sales. But like it's not a thing at like actual stores, or you know, maybe a mom and pop store of any kind. But like it's just really not a thing. Dizzy Vial.
It must be difficult to drive a train in such labyrinthine tunnels.
Well, she's not wrong, because I do run into the walls quite a bit. Is that something? Nope. Okay. As you can tell, I run into the walls a lot. Okay, anywhere else? No. Cool. Moving on. Get my stamp. 3 more stamps. He's an ex-mercenary who's now a professional assassin. He's no ordinary person. Okay. With that being said, Aketchi's in my party. Cool, we'll start with this. You're here. I bet that idiot from earlier put in a request for you. Sorry, but I don't plan on going away. You kids playing hero should go home to your mommies. You can't just let someone dangerous like you go around killing people. You guys are more dangerous from my point of view. Look, as a mercenary, I see a lot of torture, and torture is all about killing the heart and soul. You've been destroying the parts you don't like in people's character. To me, that's evil.
What?
Evil. Don't be ridiculous. We're doing our best to do what's right. It's my policy to only kill on the job, but I'll destroy you if you're gonna get in my way. Yeah, like, he, like, literally murders them. We just changed the way people, like, the bad parts of people. There is a difference, sir. Don't worry, I'll finish you off, and after that I'm gonna kill in the daytime too.
You're mine.
Persona! This is a part of me!
Try this.
Taste my wrath.
And... it looks kind of like some kind of devil, so nope.
How about this? Does it work? Here I go! Speed up!
Well, that's good.
Persona!
Let's see. Yeah, we definitely need to clean stock on some of these bad boys, because we got a lot of the same.
Ravage them!
We got a lot of, like, blessed.
Ooh, Joker! You're looking cool!
Let's go!
We got a lot of blessed people in here, and now that we have Aketchi, we don't need as much as that with Joker, plus we'll have... good Joker. Plus we'll have,
Behold!
oh.
Range should work.
What is his gun? Plus we'll have, dang, what, Yoshizawa. Oh, that was stupid.
Persona! There!
Ooh, Joker! You're looking cool!
Plus we'll have Yoshizawa in our party who also does blast damage, so.
You ward off the enemy's attack! I'll punish you! Let's take it down together! It's showtime!
Should we with Mona?
We bid you adieu! Huh? Let's do this, Noir! Enjoy! Huh? Yes, we win! Whoa, Mona! What's wrong?
Oh, that was cute, because Mona was funny. Ooh, 39,000.
This new skill suits me!
Okay. Fully restores HP to one ally. Get rid of that.
My persona has gained new power.
Yeah, sorry, don't care about that.
Fine skill, isn't it?
Wait, listen to what I gotta say. The people I kill are all criminals. They escaped the law and the police can't touch them. I'm just like you phantom thieves. I'm working to get rid of the evil in this world, so let me go. You're not the same as us. Sorry, but we're not the same. The phantom thieves would never murder people. No, help me. I don't want to disappear.
Don't be ridiculous!
How can you say that after you murdered so many people? You better accept that you lost already. Prepare yourself. Fine, do what you want. Remember though, evil that ought to be erased will just keep popping up after I'm gone. We'll destroy evil in a way that's different from yours. You can disappear without worry. And moving on. Ooh, it's open. We can now expand the range of our exploration. So let's get going. Oh yeah, it looks like we made it to some kind of new area. Oh, this place is a lot bigger than what I'd heard. I expect the shadows here will be strong too, so be careful. Ooh, there's 30 stamps in this area.
I have something.
Ooh, looks like I can run over some of them too. Which is honestly just a bonus. Just out of curiosity. Okay, that's like a... I don't know exactly what I'd want to call that. Like a horn?
Surprise attack successful. Now just
Persona! You're mine.
Joker, you're looking cool.
Well, yeah, show me some money. Oh, you can do better.
What?
Be careful.
Oh. Aren't you asleep?
Persona!
Ouch.
Persona! Keep the momentum.
Take it out. Good one, Persona.
Okay. Well, never mind then. That didn't really work. I was hoping he'd do better, but...
You did let's get your breath. Just like I
that's
thought.
okay.
It's a step forward.
Ooh, level 50.
Okay.
Done.
So we will go to the first rest stop that I can find in this area, and then we will call it good in mementos, and we'll play for a little bit longer in the real world. But I don't know how long I'll go. We'll just kind of see what happens.
There's the platform. We should be able to go down from here.
I might just do like a couple days and just kind of see where the story's headed, but I don't think I'll probably go back into the palace tonight, just because I'll save that for Monday. Ooh, there's a stamp. Let's see. Okay, there's just this area where this door is, and then that should be everywhere.
Shadows here are kind of freaky, huh?
But their shapes are very interesting. If only their forms continue.
I mean, they just look like big blobs. They don't...
New skill. Now I can fight harder.
Greatly increases evasion from all affinities during rain or snow. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this episode. There's a lot of things going on right now, but we will soon start getting answers. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed everything you saw today. If you enjoyed it, please consider hitting the subscribe button, leaving a like, leaving a comment, all those fun things. You can check out other videos I've done here on YouTube, other indie games, things like that. Or you can go check out my Twitch, where I've done other Persona games. So I played Persona 4 Golden, and as well as other games there as well. But with all that being said, I hope y'all have a wonderful morning, noon, or evening, depending on when y'all are watching, and I will see y'all next time.